Hello to my channel Chinese Star. Today we will bring you the following hot and exciting news.
Gan Yunchen revealed good news about Xiao Zhan's new movie during live broadcast. The crew held a gala, and the release will be released. Recently, actor Gan Yunchen revealed good news about Xiao Zhan's new movie Get Free and Be Careful during a live broadcast, revealing that the crew has held a gala, and will release it as a tidbit when Get Free and Be Careful is released, which is really exciting. It is worth mentioning that as a popular movie that has attracted worldwide attention, every topic about Get Free and Be Careful has become a hot topic. This is Xiao Zhan's appeal and the strength of the crew. It is reported that with the completion of Xiao Zhan's new movie Get Free and Be Careful imminent, actor Gan Yunchen also directly exposed a good news during the live broadcast, saying that the crew of Get Free and Be Careful held a gala, and it will be released when the movie is released, and then everyone can see the content of the gala. For Xiao Zhan, as an excellent and powerful actor and positive energy idol, Xiao Zhan's works have always been the focus of expectations, and from the results, Xiao Zhan's performance is remarkable and excellent. Judging from the fans' response, everyone's passion and enthusiasm have been ignited again and again. They can't wait to meet each other earlier. They are looking forward to Xiao Zhan's new role. Xiao Zhan is an excellent and powerful actor, a clear stream in the entertainment industry, and a mainstream artist certified by CCTV. How can such a Xiao Zhan not be expected? In short, I wish Xiao Zhan all the best, and I will continue to look forward to and support Xiao Zhan. As an excellent and powerful actor, Xiao Zhan is trustworthy and will not disappoint. At the same time, I wish Xian Jingzhi a successful completion as soon as possible, and look forward to the content of the gala released together when it is released. I believe it will be very exciting. See you there. The same as male star Bareface. Put Wang Yibo, Chen Xiao and Xiao Zhan together, and it is clear at a glance that the stars under the stage lights are always dazzling, and the male stars are even more handsome and charming. But once they are out of the packaging and show their bare faces, they will know whether their looks can withstand the beating. For example, the bare faces of the following male stars, putting Wang Yibo, Zhang Yixing and Li Xian together, is also clear at a glance. In no particular order, Roulet's riding with his principal trip has become a unique existence in the domestic entertainment industry. In his vlog, you can always see him appearing in front of the public without any care. Except for not shaving his beard, his face is still in good condition, full of youthful vitality. There are no acne and no pits and acne marks. Under the irradiation of natural light, his bare face can also kill many people in seconds. Sure enough, being young is good. When attending events, there is a sense of déjà vu of a rich young master at a party. It feels little different with or without makeup. 02. Wang Jingbai is indeed a proper Northeast boy, with a generous personality and anti-roughness and anti-dryness. When he was filming, except for getting his hair and eyebrows for 8 minutes, he was almost all barefaced. In Snow Labyrinth, it is the same. The pores are clearly visible, the skin is dark, and there are some small spots, but there are no major flaws. It is really a pure strength relying on hard handsomeness, without any skills. At the age of 30, the appearance is maintained quite well, masculine and handsome. With the help of makeup, the face is still the same face, but the skin tone is slightly brighter, and there is no difference otherwise when it comes to appearing without makeup. Xiao Zhan is also a typical example. Even though he has traces of time now, he is still handsome. And when it comes to his appearance when he was young, he was also a handsome boy. More importantly, he only drew his eyebrows when filming, and started filming 5 minutes after arriving. His facial features are tough and handsome. Although he appeared without makeup, people once thought he was wearing makeup. He is really handsome. 04. In addition to filming, Li Xian also loves fitness in his life. His self-disciplined diet also keeps his appearance in shape. On Li Xian's Weibo, you can always see him sharing his fitness appearance. On his face, a few moles are clearly visible, but there are not too many spots, and his bare face is also very nice. He is obviously 30 years old, but he looks like a big boy in his 20s. He is natural and real in the sun, and has unlimited charm. It can be seen that he enjoys the current state. When he wears makeup, his skin is smooth, and he is dressed in a denim jacket. He is clean and refreshing, and the sun is visible. There is not much difference before and after. Full stop. Zhang Yixing in Longing for Life, we saw Zhang Yixing's long-lost bare face. He just got up, and he was obviously still confused, and his face was a little swollen. It's just that the faint eyebrows seem to have a sense of déjà vu of the hero without eyebrows. When participating in the show, The acne marks on his face were also clearly visible. But fortunately, it did not affect the overall appearance. And when he drew his eyebrows and added eyeliner, he was still a fashionable and trendy man, very eye-catching. Away from the script, Chen Xiao is almost in a state of no makeup in life. Even when he appeared in the live broadcast, he did not turn on the filter or beauty. The overall facial features are still resistant to beating, but the thick dark circles show a little fatigue. In the recent live broadcast, he still maintained his bare face. But it is obvious that there are also traces of wrinkles around his eyes. But even so, as long as he adds a little makeup, Chen Xiao is still handsome effortlessly. In a suit and leather shoes, he exudes mature charm while bringing a sense of youth, which is really charming. Xiao Zhan's looks, acting and personality have always been recognized by netizens. With superior bone structure and regular facial features, he looks like a face full of justice. Wearing a simple black t-shirt and a baseball cap, he stood in the crowd without makeup, and he was still handsome. His skin is smooth, with slight eye bags, and there is almost nothing wrong with him. It is true that he is willful because of his good looks, and he looks like a refreshing man. After putting on makeup, he is even more beautiful. He is gentle and elegant, and the moment he smiles is enough to make people fall in love with him at first sight. In the latest variety show Hai Fang Pai, Ren Jilan's performance is indeed amazing. His skin is fair, his eyebrows are clear and his eyes are handsome, and he exudes a youthful atmosphere as a whole, like a lively young man. Although he is almost 40 years old, his performance in the show fully shows the youthfulness of a college student. Ren Jilan's full of vitality and confident demeanor make people sigh that his maintenance and condition are very well maintained. His youthful breath and vitality not only make people feel his love for life, but also make the show full of youthful breath. When he woke up in the early morning, Ren Jilan's bare face also let netizens see his most real side. Although his skin color is slightly dark and his face is a little haggard, there are no other obvious shortcomings in his overall state. This natural bare face state shows another side of him as a public figure, and also makes people feel the reality and nature of his life. Ren Jilan himself has a good foundation. Even in the bare face state, he can still withstand the camera and show a natural charm. Although his bare face is not as radiant as under makeup, he still maintains his own good condition. This authenticity and naturalness make fans appreciate his sincerity and frankness more, and also highlight his real side in life. Although Ren Jilan looks a lot thinner, this does not affect his handsome side. His temperament and charm are still impressive. Although his body shape has changed, he can still show a charming demeanor. At the same time, since the launch of Exploring New Horizons, Wang Yibo's attention has continued to rise. His performance in the show has aroused widespread discussion and attention, further consolidating his position in the hearts of the audience. His wonderful performance and personal charm in the show have made his fans and audiences full of expectations and love for him. In Exploring New Horizons, Wang Yibo appeared without makeup throughout the whole process, and various face-to-face shots without dead angles allowed him to show his most natural side. Although the nasolabial folds have appeared, this has not affected his cool and manly style at all. His confidence and calmness show his natural acceptance of his state and his fearless attitude towards the camera. Wang Yibo still maintains a high level of charm and temperament without makeup, and his authenticity and naturalness make people feel more intimate. Even though he has some minor flaws when facing the camera, he still wins the love of the audience with his personal charm and confidence. In this way, he not only shows his handsome appearance, but also conveys his inner calmness and tenacity. Wang Yibo's courage to take risks and challenge shows his true coolness, not just superficial coolness. The makeup-free photos after sweating profusely show another level of his handsomeness. His authenticity and naturalness make people feel a deeper charm. The natural state and confident demeanor after each challenge reveal his inner persistence and charm. This kind of real performance is not only handsome on the outside, but also a reflection of his personal charm emanating from his bones. It is this unpretentious authenticity that makes fans and audiences deeply attracted to him, and makes every performance of his more moving and credible. In this bizarre entertainment circle, the radiant stars shine like stars, but behind them, there are countless unknown hardships and challenges. Wang Yibo, this young all-round artist, is one of the shining pearls. His road to success is like an ups and downs adventure, full of the alternation of darkness and light, and the collision of courage and fragility. In the program Exploring New Realms, he not only showed his talents, but also fought a life and death battle with his fear in a dark cave. Let us walk into his story together and feel the truth and touch. Wang Yibo's journey began with a shining stage. With his dancing talent and extraordinary performance ability, he quickly emerged in the entertainment circle. But who would have thought that the brilliance on the stage formed a sharp contrast with the fragility in private? He revealed his fear of darkness in the show, as if it was the softest part of his heart, but it was this fragility that made him seem more real. The dark cave is like a fog deep in the heart, making people feel at a loss, but he chose not to escape and face it bravely. Walking into the cave, the surroundings were suffocatingly quiet, and the air was filled with a damp smell, as if even time had frozen at this moment. Wang Yibo's heart was surging. Facing the darkness where he could not see his hand in front of his face, fear was like an invisible hand, tightly grasping his heart. However, he did not choose to retreat, but chose to meet the challenge. Just like a brave knight, he put on armor and embarked on a journey. He took a deep breath and silently said in his heart, "Although the road ahead is difficult, I must not give up. On this road of adventure full of unknowns, every step is like fighting with his own fear." Wang Yibo's heart seemed to be in a fierce competition, with both curiosity about the unknown and fear of the darkness. At that moment, his mood was like a turbulent sea, sometimes calm and sometimes violent. Every time he took a step, the fear in his heart would be overwhelmed in an instant, and behind this overwhelm was his growing courage and faith. Groping in the dark, Wang Yibo gradually learned the rope skills, as if he had mastered the door to open a new world. Every attempt is a challenge and transcendence to oneself. He shuttled between the ropes, as if dancing on the stage, with ease. At this time, he was no longer the little boy who was afraid of the dark, but a brave explorer with an unyielding fighting spirit burning in his heart. Every knot and every movement was proof of his search for light in the darkness. In challenges again and again, Wang Yibo not only exercised his body, but also tempered his will. Every success of his was an affirmation of himself, as if lighting a bright light in the darkness. Even if the road ahead was still difficult, the firm belief in his heart flickered like a star, guiding him to keep moving forward. As he said, "When interest and likes are greater than fear, darkness will be defeated." This sentence is like a key that opens the door of courage deep in his heart. In the dark cave, Wang Yibo also showed his clear thinking and careful planning. During the exploration, he always kept calm and avoided confusion of thoughts. At this time, he was like a commander, leading the team to explore in unknown areas. Faced with emergencies, he can always quickly adjust his mentality and respond in time to ensure the safety of the team. It was under the guidance of this clarity and rationality that Wang Yibo's adventure journey went smoothly. In a team collaboration, they finally fried the bacon and sausages in the cave, but teacher Wang Hao overturned when turning it over. The embarrassing situation came instantly. Everyone urgently needed food supplements, and the atmosphere suddenly became solemn. However, Wang Yibo did not blame anyone, but resolved the embarrassment with a sentence. Teacher Wang Hao knows the variety show effect very well. He quickly picked up the bacon on the ground with chopsticks and put it in his mouth, as if telling everyone, "Don't be nervous, life is to be interesting." At this moment, the mistake became a small blessing in the journey. Everyone couldn't help laughing, and the atmosphere was instantly lively. Wang Yibo's optimism and humor made the team closer, and also let everyone find laughter and warmth in the difficult adventure. It was this positive attitude that made him see the light in the darkness. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow, and he absorbs the nutrients of life from it and becomes more and more tenacious. In the end, Wang Yibo walked out of the dark cave and was greeted by a magnificent scenery. At that moment, he not only defeated the darkness, but also found inner peace. The sunlight shone on his face, as if covering him with a layer of golden light. Just like a glass of aged wine, it tastes slightly bitter at first, but becomes sweet on the tip of the tongue, intoxicating. At this moment, he is no longer the boy who is afraid of darkness, but a brave man who continues to grow in the face of setbacks.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to our support channel.